The first thing I'm going to do is change the DOS prompt. I'm going to key in prompt, $G, and $G. And now my DOS prompt looks like this. And I'm going to key in IRB dash space dash dash no prompt. This will enable us to see the screen more clearly. Or at least I'll be able to fit more onto the screen clearly. All right, let's get to work. X equals get string. When I hit the enter key, the system will just be waiting for me to key data in right here. I'm going to key in the number 5, and I hit enter. And I get 5 and a backslash n. The next thing I want to do is key in the following. Y equals get string. Let me move that out of the way. And I'm going to key in the number 6 and hit enter, and I get 6n. The next thing I want to do is I want to add x plus y. And I hit enter, and I get a string concatenation because they are not considered to be integer values. What do I do? Well, I could convert them and then add them. All right, how would we do that? We could key in integer. Well, let's make another variable. Z is equal to the integer version of x plus the integer version of y. Oh, it didn't like that at all. Why? There's a very good reason why. Because integer is case sensitive and the first letter always gets a capital I. That's why. Okay, let's do that again. We're going to say Z equals capital I integer of x plus capital I integer of y. I hit enter and I get 11. What do you know? Does the same thing apply for floats? Yes, it does. Let's use the same letters again. Currently, x, there we are. Currently, x is 5. It still hasn't changed now. And y is this. They're not integers. I haven't changed the original values. I just temporarily changed them a moment ago to perform math and assign the value to z, which actually is an integer value. Now, how could I change x and y into an integer value? I could just say x equals the integer of x. And then y equals the integer of y. And now I could add these two up without a problem. X plus y. And I get 11. Okay, how about float values? All right, let's find out about float values. Move this up. Let's choose x equals get string. Do get string again. And we'll key in 2.718. That's a very famous number. And we'll also key in y equals get string and key in another famous number, 3.14. And now, of course, we will fail when we try to add them up because they're strings and the system tries to concatenate them using string concatenation. Well, it doesn't work like we want it to do. So we're going to assign the value to z. We're going to capital F float value. We're going to convert it to a float. What are we going to convert to float? X. The float version of x plus the float version of y. I'm not changing the actual values of x and y, just temporarily in memory I am, and then adding them up and assigning them to z. And I get 5.85. And there we go. And that is truly amazing. And that brings us to the end for today's lesson. That's it for now. This is George Bull saying bye-bye now.